Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Alex Bregman, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Seattle, center fielder number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Correa throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Robbie Cano now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, 7 hits and 15 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Cano waits on the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up, throw to first, and Cano's a ground-out victim. 2 gone. Digging in now for the Mariners, Jose Abreu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Garcia coming on, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Another 0-2 coming. Popped up. Altuve has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Alex.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. So here is Avisail Garcia, the head-to-head with James Paxton, batting .500, 4 for 8. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. On, he pops it up. Cano onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Called strike, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself.
And we'll have to leave it there. Dan Vogelbach is next. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in as Josh Reddick comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Morton features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Gaddis corrals it, and the throw is in time. Reddick is retired, 2 down now. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, that grounder caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the. Carlos Correa now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Here's George Springer. The head-to-head with James Paxton comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano has it to second for 1. On to first, a double play. Evan Gattis now standing in. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Paxton's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Gattis, or El Oso Blanco, as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is... Here's Ben Zobrist now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Ben Zobrist.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch of the at-bat. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
On its tailor-made to short. 6-3, and they turn the double play. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Margima. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Swing, line drive. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So digging in now, D. Gordon, runner in scoring position with 2 count. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit back toward the mound. Correa over to his left. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses the throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. The plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now. But if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Marwin Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. It's taken on the inside corner, strike 3. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, the head-to-head with James Paxton, has got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. wind up, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Left fielder.
Paxton steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Standing in, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning. So stepping in, Dan Vogelbach hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So he sets him down swinging. Dan Vogelbach is retired to kick off the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Reddick, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Ready for another chance, Ben Zobrist.
Left fielder. Ben Zobrist.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time and just. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. First pitch on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Correa hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. In now, Marcus Semien. He'll start off the 5th in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. At the plate, Mike Margima. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit to third. Bregman gloves it. And there are 2 away now. Here's D. Gordon now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Lays off 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch. Here's George Springer.
Leading off for the Astros.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Springer.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Zobrist going back on it. It's up and out of here into the archway. At the plate, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First time up, he went down looking. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Marisnick. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. In there, no balls and a strike. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retire. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Abreu. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Popped up. Altuve is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Dan Vogelbach is next. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pops it up. Correa ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Ready for another shot now. Avisail Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Jose Altuve, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Carlos Correa stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped him up. Vogelbach in foul ground. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ben Zobrist. First pitch on its way. And the slider swung on and shot foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off toward short. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Now to the plate, Mike Margima. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the batting order turns over now and set 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. too far inside, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Evan Gaddis now standing in. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And there to take this one in is Cano for the first down. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Changeup in for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Jake Marisnick as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Gurriel at second. Marisnick is over at first with 1 away. On a line, that's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's set, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Here's Carlos Correa now. Bounce it to the left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Jose Abreu. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Dan Vogelbach. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Vogelbach behind a ball and 2 strikes. Davinsky, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 25th round pick back in 2000. A swing and a miss that retires the side. Here's George Springer. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Here's the first pitch to him. Good-looking sinker on the inside corner. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth. Evan Gattis now standing in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. A little bit outside. 2-1. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
On to first, and they get them both.
First baseman, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Missed with a slider. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Will Harris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding into the box, Kyle Seager is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. 0-1, here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Striding in, Ben Zobrist. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs.
And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Joe Smith. His record is now 7-2. Credit the save to Joe Smith. Lost the boost to James Paxton. Just his 2nd loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.